there was one day, sir, I was searching for AORs and I was not able to get any one of them. And this is the time I am in connection with 5 to 6 AORs who are freshly cleared exam, and they are also giving me tasks to draft and to go through their matters.
I want you to meet a lawyer from Ahmedabad who is on his way to giving Supreme Court AOR exam, but he has already completely transformed his legal practice. He is getting work in Delhi at Supreme Court. He's doing that work, traveling frequently to Delhi, all of that. Hi Amit, welcome to the session. Great to have you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so where are you currently, Amit? कहाँ रहते हो आप?
Right now I am in Ahmedabad, sir.
Great. So Amit stays and you're based in Ahmedabad?
Yes, sir. I am based in Ahmedabad.
Okay. And when did you graduate?
I graduated in 2018, sir.
2018. And what do? Do you run a law firm or something?
Yes, sir. I started law firm in 2022.
Okay.
Yes. And I started practicing myself independently.
Okay. And what was the challenge you were facing in growing? And how you have solved that challenge? You were telling us that you were trying to do this AOR thing, but it didn't work out. You weren't finding seniors. Can you tell us about that?
I am struggling since 2015 when I joined law. I practiced in different district courts as well as high courts of Gujarat. But one thing I faced is that I was not getting proper guidance from the senior, because no other advocate are teaching the main skills which they are having. So at one day, I went to Supreme Court and I came across this AOR concept. Thereafter, I find my interest in it. And thereafter, I traveled from May 2022 to almost November 2022, September 2022. Then I came across this bootcamp and I joined this November batch.
But just 1 second, how much money you had spent in traveling and finding seniors and all of that?
Almost 3 to 4 lakhs.
4 lakhs he traveled trying to do networking, all of that he did all, but it didn't work. You didn't find a senior who gave you commencement certificate.
So sir, in Supreme Court, I used to refer matters to lots of advocates, but whenever it comes for the personal development, no advocates were supporting in Supreme Court. When I go along with one matter, I refer them, they give whole time, they are with me whole day. But when I go there with no matters, they just give me excuses and my money and time get wasted.
Got it. So basically problem was that you didn't have the Supreme Court level skills. You referred to them, but you were a high court lawyer sending or trial court lawyer sending them work. But if you were expecting that they will train you on Supreme Court work, right? That was the expectation?
Yes, sir. I never expected money from them.
You expected कि चलो free में कम से कम train तो कर दो.
Exactly, sir.
That never happened.
Never happened. No one has supported me. Even my personal contacts also had dragged me out of their personal space when I started traveling regularly to Supreme Court.
This is the problem, everybody. If you go to the Supreme Court empty-handed, without skills, without Supreme Court level skills, you cannot get the favors that you want. This is the problem. Okay? And how did you change this, Amit? You attended a boot camp, you started studying our course.
Sir, I almost lost my hope for the Supreme Court practice till I came across this boot camp last October, which we had. Thereafter, after joining for 3 consecutive days, I got some confidence that I can approach AORs. I got credential informations from where I can access their names, numbers and everything. Following the procedures, I followed some LinkedIn profiles, and then I started approaching almost 400 to 500 AORs. But after approaching them, one day I came across one AOR who is also based from Gujarat, who has also struggled a lot. And with the proper guidance and the mail which LawSikho insisted me to draft, I had mailed them. I approached through a proper manner, so they considered me. And thereafter, I got my commencement certificate on 11 December 2022.
Wow, fabulous. Okay, and what happened in your practice? Since then you are working with that AOR?
Yes, sir. Like on day one, I went Delhi for one day. Then I extended my stay. I was with him for almost a week, and then thereafter it is still in continuation till today. Every month I am traveling to and fro.
And what do you do for them? You do drafting work for him. What do you do? And your the senior has been appointed to a very senior position, right? Additional what?
Yes, additional advocate general for Madhya Pradesh, sir.
So now that lawyer is additional advocate general
Yes,
for
yes,
Madhya
sir.
Pradesh, and he has given you commencement certificate.
Yes, sir. Even in completion
So how
certificate.
did this change happen, and what was this change? कि आप पहले जाते थे and they were not giving you certificate, right? And now suddenly you went and you got certificate. What was the difference in these two strategies?
So I was not properly strategically planned, but with the methods which mentors and these people and sir you have suggested us through via bootcamp and everything, we got a proper channel how to approach, how to use a proper skill, how to invest time in a proper manner rather than looking here and there for favorable things. Because in advocacy, sir, to settle it's very difficult, and what we can go through, because since last 7 years I'm like traveling in different courts of India, and no senior has taught me complete things. Everything I gathered from this proper channel, sir.
Okay, so what is the difference now? You got this lawyer, I got it, he gave you a commencement certificate, but do you do drafting work for this lawyer? Do you do drafting work for other lawyers? Do you argue sometimes for a client at Supreme Court? What all have you done?
So the first thing I gain through via bootcamp and with this course is the confidence, which I was not having before.
But how did you get the confidence? It's by learning skills and then practicing.
It's by mentors teaching skills from where I have ascertained few strategical methods to how to understand the law, how to deal with it, how to get the probabilities of every angles of the law and understand it.
So the difference was that now you are trained already in doing the Supreme Court ka work for drafting, procedure and case law, you know, right?
Yes.
So now your senior gives you drafting work.
Yes, sir. Even if I am in Ahmedabad, then he offers me drafting work. Even I started arguing also before Supreme Court via this hybrid system, sir.
Hybrid system में Supreme Court allowed you, a lawyer without AOR qualification, to argue for a client.
Yes, sir.
Wow. They are encouraging, supportive of young lawyers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because they are encouraging. We just need to go through a channel. We have to file this through an AOR. But via virtual link, even if I am based in Ahmedabad, my matters are regularly argued before Supreme Court.
And by the way, once you become an AOR, that will be next year you will attempt the exam, right?
Sure. Yes, sir.
December.
Yes, sir.
So once you become an AOR, this will increase 10 times. Like you will have way more matters to file and argue because you're already working for clients. Can you tell us how what your earnings are now, how they've increased, how much they've grown? Have you recovered all that money you invested in traveling on your own and networking?
If I only talk about Supreme Court, then almost I have recovered double the amount I have invested in last year after losing hopes via this bootcamp and every guidance, because from the senior we can't ask a minor questions. They just because they also don't have time. They just give the task. So we refer the materials. Even minor doubts are cleared and concepts are also cleared from this course also.
Got it. So how much are you earning a month now?
Sir, my practice before joining Supreme Court was around 1 lakh, and now it has gone to around 2.5, sometimes 3 also in the month.
Every month. So this is the increase because you have also started.
Yes, sir, my value is increased before High Court. My colleagues who were, like, my value got increased in High Court as well, because
how?
Because the colleagues with whom I was practicing and progressing in my life, they are admiring me right now, sir, because I have a different base which they are not able to, because they are into their family lives, they are into regular expenses, they won't be able to travel so much because they have lots of matters. And being in a young age, I am traveling to Delhi, even I am coming across a lots of matters. Even they started.
People are giving you more work at your High Court also.
Yes, sir.
Great. So you are seeing the benefits of higher earnings and more matters both at local level and at Supreme Court.
Yes, sir.
And this has happened in less than a year.
Yes, sir.
You recovered about 8 lakhs and gone to 2.5 lakhs of earnings every month.
Yes, sir.
And earlier it was 1 lakh rupees a month.
And sometimes drop also, sir.
It used to drop also earlier. 1 lakh से कम भी होता था.
हाँ, पर अभी नहीं होता है, sir.
अभी नहीं होता है. Wow. So people from any part of India can do AOR exam?
Yes, sir. If they have will, they are eager to learn things, and they are focused about the mentor's guidance, then they can definitely perform from any part of India where they have just a connection, internet connection. They just don't need to go to Supreme Court. They can perform their task from their base town also, sir.
Got it. One more question. Do you do this work for other lawyers also?
Yes, sir.
Or only one senior?
Sir, like few lawyers, like there was one day, sir, I was searching for AORs and I was not able to get any one of them. And this is the time I am in connection with 5 to 6 AORs who are freshly cleared exam, and they are also giving me tasks to draft and to go through their matters if they don't have time.
Very good. How many of you would like to do this kind of, have this kind of result for yourself? He's got this in less than a year and he is not cleared AOR exam. He'll give it this year, first time in December. Right? If it's held in December, otherwise it'll be next July. Right? I'm just opening chat. Do you find this inspiring? Is this relevant for you? Do you find this inspiring? Great, great. Make sure you're there on the preference list, by the way. Wow, fabulous. Amazing, Amit. We are so proud of you. And you know, like him, we have people preparing from different states in India. True example of what is possible. And he's very young, right? 2018 say he graduated in 2018?
Yes, sir. In 2018.
This is the earliest time. He started planning early. Now he's going to give AOR exam. He'll clear it, right? First attempt. Look at how he's going. So this is what is possible with planning and systematic preparation. How many hours a day you have to study for Supreme Court?
So 3 hours.
3 hours a day you are studying. You are able to find this time?
Sometimes not, but I am coping up every week. At
Got
the
it.
end of the week, I am able to cope up.
Got it.
The
Got
time
it.
I lose.
Great, great. Congratulations, Amit. We will move on. And what's your next goal? I'm guessing you want to clear the exam and maybe double your income or something. What is it?
Definitely join your new course for that SQE.
Acha, you want to also be foreign law qualified and all. Good, good. But right now focus on AOR, okay? Clear this because this is going to be a turning point in your career.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Great, great. Thank you so much.